Hello everyone, Lady DeWinter here, and today we are doing a flip through of my May planner. Now, here's the thing. I've changed it again. Yes, I get bored, or not so much bored, but the system was not working for me because I so often had to recopy everything over and over again. And I never, hardly ever remembered to use the inbox. So I did away with the inbox, and I have a new system that I am using that I am going to show you. We will hide that. So, first of all, I have my content tab, and I redid all my tabs, and I'm going to redo them again because I got some new tabs. But first is content. And I love this. This just reminds me to slow down and take things one thing at a time. And here's my video ideas list. And here is my weekly videos. Now, I'm switching from these pages to this. I really prefer this. Now, this is stamps, and this is my handwriting, and I drew lines and stuff. But this is what I will be doing my videos off of and planning my videos. Now, I'm going to do a video about that eventually, how I plan my videos and how I set it up. But here's what we have next week's ideas for videos, or next week the video I choose to do, blah. Now, you see we're filming this for Friday now. Props I have to obtain. I had to get my planner ready to show. I don't have any ideas, and I haven't decided what I'm going to use that for yet, but I'm sure I will something. This is going to be what I post on Instagram. So, and Twitter and all that. And I have several of these that I printed off. I have the ability to print them again. Thankfully, my printer is behaving itself. And then over here, I put in my projects list. Because the only thing I use my project pages is to plan for videos. So, there's my planner on a budget series. There's a pillow cover I'm going to make. Here's a bookmarker that I'm going to do. And then we have the quick gift series, which is almost done. So, then I've decided that one of the most important things I have to start focusing on is my health. And I truly love this saying here because it says, you wake up every morning to fight the same demons that left you so tired the night before. That, my love, is bravery. I never really thought of it that way before, but it's true. Every morning I wake up and I fight the pain and the illnesses and all the trouble that comes with it. And I keep going. So I thought that was kind of cool. That's a cool saying. And I put it on a laminated dashboard that I had made. This is one that I made. And then I've got stickies on the other side. And here's where I'm putting my appointment sheets for my various medical appointments. Now, this is my pain and Advair tracker because I'm not going to be tracking my Advair on my daily pages anymore, I don't think. I'm going to see how this works. If it doesn't work, then I will have to find a different method. But at least I can track my pain here. And I got this little pain scale. It was kind of nice because the doctors always ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is your pain? Well, my problem is I have a high tolerance for pain. So this really does not work as well as it could, but it does work. So, and I put that on there so I could find it easily. This is my blood pressure log, as you all know, and I've got a little tabby sticking up there to let me know it's there. That's last year's. Here's my meds, and I put a little tab on here. And then we go into all my doctor's appointments and notes and all that. But I need to keep all this stuff for my own purposes so that I can track all of this. Now, I might come across new trackers and start using them. We'll just have to see. Then I have my home section. And because I have a little bit of a problem remembering things at this age, I have to have listings that remind me of the last time I did something. Believe it or not, my computerized oven stumps me. I keep forgetting which succession to push the buttons in. So I have a list on how to work my oven. How pathetic is that? Power outage plan. This is for the power if it goes out here in the house. Here's my automobile maintenance record, which, as you see, I have done absolutely no maintenance on this car this year so far. I need to. I plan to. It's just right now I have other places my money has to go. Then I got a list of go-to meals in case I have to come up with a meal. And that reminds me what my favorites are. And then I've got some note paper in here. Then I have my routines list, which is, right now I've got books to read in here, and that shouldn't be in here. That's got to be in my personal section. Here is my routines. My weekly to-do prompts, which I look at when I plan every week and use this to decide what needs to go on each week. I also have a quarterly to-do, twice a year, a yearly, and on this side is the monthly. So every time I make out pages now, I have to look at this. I have my cleaning routine. Oops, that didn't get in there right. My monthly cleaning routine, and then this little dashboard I made out of vellum. I need to cover it in some laminate because I don't want it to get ruined. I really like that a lot. It's got the little foxy on the back. So then here's my calendar section. You all remember I made this a while back and screwed up the corner here, but it still works, so who's going to knock it? Then I have my 2023 thing, and I've got highlighted dates of importance. So if I look at this and I see, oh, I've got this, I've got to look at May the 5th. What's May the 5th? That is my granddaughter's birthday right there. So then I have my 23 and 23, and I've accomplished some of them. I have some more to accomplish, but I still have a lot of year left to do so in. And that's what, you know, an explanation of some of them, because some of them kind of seemed trite to me. And then I have my monthly, which this is April. This is going to be going soon because we're working on May now. Okay, now, one thing I did want to show you, though, is I'm getting away from these pages. The reason being is having to copy this down every day is the most tedious thing on the face of the earth. So I am not going to be doing that anymore. I'm not going to be using daily pages unless I need a daily page. But here is all my daily pages. Here's one where I didn't use hardly any stickers. These are mostly all stencils. And then here's stickers, and it's all pretty and looking nice. And then I made this because I got tired of having to have these three things in the middle of my pages. One with one prompt on it, one with another prompt, and then my routines for day and night. So I went ahead and I made this little thing, and it's the page divider. As you can see, it's my page divider. I went ahead and made this so that I would have that in between all the time and have my, and it's on both sides. There's my routines on both sides. So, and I'm still using this pages until the end of April, at which time I will switch over to, here's my May monthly, where I'm going to start writing a lot more stuff than I have been. Here's my really important to-do things, and here's the rest of my to-do things. This is what used to be in the inbox. What I will do is when I think of something that needs to be done, I'll write it down here. And if I have to, what hasn't gotten done this month will be migrated to the next month, which is here. So that's how I'm working that out. Now this is a list of things that I need to remember to buy because I do things willy-nilly. I will go to Amazon with a hankering to shop. And I have to stop myself from doing that because I buy all kinds of really stupid things. So this is stuff that I actually need. So if I get the hankering to shop, I can always go to Amazon and say, oh, I need a water gauge for temperature. I need this, I need that. And if I can buy it on Amazon, I will. So, and this is just, again, note paper. You know, this is where I'm probably going to put my accomplishments for the month. And then I am going back to a weekly format, folks. The reason being is less copying, less having to do something every day. Now, here are my weekly drug times. Now, I have to write down the number of the Advair every time I use it. It's a discus. It's not a pill. And it has a little number thing that when you use it, it switches to the new number. That's what I'm going to be doing. Hold on, let me find it. I've got to find the page again. I'm going to be doing, once I find the page again, I'm going to be writing that here. So every day there's going to be two numbers. The beginning reading off of the discus and the second reading off the discus, and then a little face to determine my pain. Pain and Advair tracker. It's the only way I can figure to track it for now. I may come up with something better later, who knows. But this is the drugs I have to take and when I have to take them and what I have to take. Because that's something else I had to keep track of. What I had to take at what time every day. So, and then of course there's my son's schedule, so I know when I can put him into daily slavery or not. Garden work and stuff. This is how we remind each other that he's not going to be here for a certain amount of time. Is he leaves me a sticky saying he's going to be gone from 2 to 3 p.m. on a certain day. But as you see, and I'm going to take the sticky off real quick for a minute and take this out. As you see, this is actually serving my purpose. I have plenty of room down here. I have room here. I don't know why I ever stopped using a weekly. I really don't. They're actually more convenient. And yes, this is 2003. I covered the dates only because these dates look prettier. So the gray didn't match what I was doing in this particular spread, so I covered it. But here's what these pages usually look like. Now, sometimes I'll leave this intact, and sometimes I won't. It's just going to depend. Oh, wow, Mother's Day is coming up. Look at that. Okay. But I am going to use the weekly pages in succession with these pages, and hopefully it's going to work for me because, folks, I am having the darndest time finding planner peace. I really am. I am just having the darndest time. Either the pages that I truly, truly love are printables, which cost me an arm and a leg in ink because ink is not cheap. Used to be, ain't now. So they either cost me an arm and a leg in printing, or they I have to get bland pages like this, or they don't cover everything I need them to cover, or they don't have enough room, or they're too skinny and I can't write in them because I do a lot of things. As you can see, I'll show you. My weekly page again is pretty much almost full. Look at that. Look at that. Now that, I know I have to put something in there. I'm just waiting to put it in for it to be confirmed. So, but this is all the stuff that I have to get done this week, and it all fits in here just fine. The other pages don't really give me enough to-do space. I usually have more to-dos in a day than this covers. And I usually have them written someplace else, which sucks. So anyway, guys, I'm going back to the weekly format. You're going to be seeing some more decorating stuff. I will be decorating sometimes with stencils, sometimes with my own drawings. Like, for instance, I'll show you. I did one with just washi tape and my own little flowers. So there's one of my weekly pages that I have been actually using more than the daily. So, and I like it quite a bit. I think it works really well for me. I made my own box here. I made my own box there. And I used washi tape. And this is actually a stencil, and I'll show you. That little flower is actually a stencil. It's this little stencil right here. This little sun looking thing. I used that to make a flower. I just drew around the little things. So, yeah, you can make all kinds of things out of this stuff. So, this one isn't as good as these up here. These up here I think are better. So, but anyway, guys, there you go. Until next time, this is Lady DeWinter reminding you that you're never too old to game. You're never too old to do anything you put your mind to. And May is coming up. There's going to be changes. Until next time, bye-bye for now.